Hey BDs, are you looking to export your contacts from one email service provider to Mailchimp? Stay tuned for this episode where I give you the 6 steps to import your contacts into Mailchimp. And don't forget to like and subscribe this page, and also follow your girl on Instagram at Wendi.Alexis. Okay guys, so here we are at step 1. We have navigated to the Mailchimp website. So now you have the option to either log into an existing account or you can sign up for a free account for your business. It's your choice. So I'll take a moment and I'll actually log into my existing account and I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so now we are on my dashboard. You should see your dashboard as well as far as the number of audience or subscribers that you have to your list. My list is very small. I'm actually just starting this email list, so it's pretty small compared to my last tutorial, but nonetheless you get the picture of starting from scratch. So what I'm going to do next is basically select audience in this top bar. Then I am going to select manage audience with this drop down arrow. And once I select the manage audience, then I'm going to select import contacts. So this is going to allow us to import those new contacts that we have from either another email series or just a collection of emails that you accumulated on a spreadsheet right here. We're going to select import contacts, and then we're going to import those contacts into Salesforce with an email address, first name, last name, and also date of birth if you have that information already. Okay, so now we're on the next screen right after we select import contacts. And this screen gives us the option to see how we want to import our contacts and also what type of file we want to import our contacts with. So we have the option to upload a CSV or tab delimited text file. We have the option to copy and paste the file directly from our Excel spreadsheet. Or we can use an integrated service, which if you have Google Drive, Constant Contact, Zoho, or other services where you can learn more about, then you would use that feature. Typically, because I'm a Salesforce administrator and I've uploaded at least about 600,000 contacts and different type of information in the space, I would use typically a CSV file. That's what I'm accustomed to using when I'm working my full-time job. But considering this is a very small file, if you have under maybe 100 subscribers or contacts, I would definitely say just copy and paste. Or if you're comfortable and you're used to using spreadsheets and things of that nature, I would just save my Excel spreadsheet as a CSV file and then upload accordingly. So for example purposes, I've created a spreadsheet which we're going to use to upload as a CSV. So it is already in a standard Excel format when you create a new Excel spreadsheet or a notebook or whatever they call it. So in this particular file, we're going to save this as a CSV. All right, so we're just going to say this is a test upload. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. And I'm also, like I said, I'm going to save it as a CSV, which is a comma separated values. That's what it actually stands for. So let me actually correct this. We have test upload. Jeez, can I spell? Okay, and we're going to save to my desktop. This, we're just going to hit continue. Those are some settings on my end. And then we're going to go back to our Mailchimp homepage. So now that we've prepared our spreadsheet for upload, we assured that everything had the correct punctuation, also capitalization of the first letters, and any type of formats that you want to keep consistent. Now is the time in your spreadsheet before you save as a CSV file to really correct those errors before you upload to have a clean data transfer, which is optimal when you're transferring data, of course. So I'm selecting the CSV. I'm going to press continue. And now I am going to go to my desktop and I am going to retrieve that test upload that I have. And now we're going to continue. So once I select continue, what Mailchimp is going to do is that its intelligence is basically going to scan my spreadsheet and match with the fields that are mapped in Mailchimp in order for a clean data transfer and to match the fields accordingly. All right, so as you can see there, it went through the process of trying to match the fields according to what were the titles and headings in your spreadsheet. So our email address merge field has maps, our first name has maps, our last name has maps, but our date of birth column hasn't matched. And 10 times out of 10, some systems or email providers have their own way or kind of naming convention. So basically we'll just search, right? So instead of date of birth, they use birth date. And we're going to save so we can map this field. And now we have all columns are matched. And we can click continue to organize and continue our upload and import into Mailchimp. All right, so now we're at the screen where we have the option to organize our contacts that we're importing, and we're able to tag them, which is extremely helpful in the process when you begin to target and send, targeted emails to your subscribers. It's really good to know what tags that you're actually constructing these campaigns for and email accordingly. So basically, everyone we're importing, we're going to create a lead tag for them. So as we import these contacts, every single contact will include a lead tag in our import. All right, and you also want to do select updating existing contacts, and that's only if you already have an existing or an established type of mailing list. As you can see, I only have 3 followers, and those 3 followers of me. So honestly, I don't need to check this box. But like I said, if you have existing followers that are in Mailchimp and you are importing maybe an old subscribers list that you have maybe from Mailchimp when you work from Shopify or any type of other service provider, then I would definitely check this box. So now we are going to continue to review. And now we're all set to import. Everything basically checks out, and now we can select import. And now, as you can see, we have all of our contacts that were in our spreadsheet. So we have Jane Doe, Penny Bank, Mary Johnson, and Jessica Lynn. So as you can see, we have birthdays, and all of these contacts do have leads tag, and now they are in our audience. So now we can actually go in and check our audience, and now you can see that we have 7 contacts and 7 subscribers that are now in our audience. And now you have just completed a complete upload of importing contacts into Mailchimp. Before you go, don't forget to download my business startup checklist. It's real simple and easy. All you have to do is select the button in this upper corner, enter your email address, first name, last name, and then download your copy.